Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our update 5 map, and I've left it running for quite a while, and we have all 5 of these built. 2 of them I have paused because they're dumb. They are dumb. And these are going, and this is all filled up, and I'm filling up some stuff here, and I'm filling up some stuff here, and filling up and filling up and filling up and placing dynamite and doing the things But I'm going to start by saying that this is definitely going to be the final episode in this series. Kind of abrupt, I know, and there were so many plans I wanted to do in this one, but I've not been feeling it. You've probably noticed the last couple of episodes I've really not been feeling it. I've kind of just been going through the motions, hoping I can grasp inspiration again and do things, and I have stuff that I'd love to do. But I really want to go and try the Iron Teeth. Iron Teeth got so much more in Update 5, I feel, and even in the previous update. They've had a lot, and I haven't played them for quite a while, so I kind of want to go over to that. I do love the Folktails. The Folktails are my favourite to play. I prefer playing them over the Iron Teeth. It's just the Iron Teeth got new and shiny stuff, and maybe the grass is greener over there, or at least more purple over there if you're the Iron Teeth, but yeah, so this is going to be the fun episode, and we're going to jump over to the Iron Teeth and try something with them. I don't know what we're going to try with them. I haven't quite decided yet. It was suggested we try one of the there was another competition for the vertical maps, and I haven't looked at those maps at all, so maybe we give them a try. But we'll see, and we'll try and do something like dramatic in there, like maybe. I mean, I was even tempted to try this map again with the Iron Teeth and try and make it completely flat. Like try and flatten the whole thing down and do what we was going to do with this one here, so make the river come along, come down here, come back again, and have like the plan from the very first start, so we lay things out better. I don't mind giving that a go. I think that let me know what you think. What map should we play? We're going to play Iron Teeth. I'm not going to mod it. I'm not going to play modded, not until it's off the experimental branch and onto the full-on one. And when we do go with modded, I'd kind of like to play the same down the drain map that we're playing now on the other playthrough. I'd like to see how that works with Badwater, because that's going to be interesting. There's going to be like lots of Badwater everywhere for that one. So not even any Badwater sources, just when these sources change to Badwater, the whole map will become Badwater. So it's going to be interesting. So But let me know what you think. What do you think we should do with a standard playthrough of Iron Teeth? Should we go with this map and try and do our do something with the rivers? Do something with, I don't know what to do with the rivers. Should we play a different map and try and flatten it down? Should we try something dramatic? I don't know. Let me know what map we should play. But for this one, there are a few things that I need to address because it's the fun episode, but let's continue doing the stuff that we're doing here, right? So we want to redivert this river over here. So let's start by doing that, shall we? So what we want to do is we want to take out, I think, 2 high, along and down, and then put in maybe floodgates. I'm not sure if I want floodgates in or not. Could be just 1 high. I don't know if a 1 high 5 wide would work. Yeah, 1 high 5 wide. So let's do that. Let's do that now. So we want to get our dynamite. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and then just do that. And there we go. Boom. And then all the water will come along here and go right here. We probably don't even need that corner one, but boom. And then when we shut these gates, the water will just go this way. So yeah, and they can reach all the way over here, so that's fine. Another thing as well, I did mess up here. But it's okay. The statues and the beaver, the bulletin poles, they only reach to here, which means they're not reaching this house or this house. And that's the same for this side. This is only reaching to here, not reaching these 2 houses here. So the beavers in these houses and the houses below them would not getting the bonuses to the bulletin boards or the statues, which is a bad thing. However, they are getting them. See here? Look. Oh, not quite. There's like 3 beavers that are missing them. 3 or 4 beavers that are missing them. But that's okay. They also miss the roof and things. But the reason it's actually okay is because the only way to get in and out of this area is via a pathway here and a pathway here. There is no other way. You can't get out in the centre. You can only get out on the ends. So therefore, even if you live in the centre house, you have to walk past these two. You have to walk past them in order to get the bonuses. You don't actually have to walk past this if you're on this side here. It would skip you on this side here, so you could come out and come this way and not get the bonus from the centre houses. So that's a thing. So realistically, I should put this over here and move the shrub back, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not desperately needed. So, but yeah, but they are getting all the bonuses. If they got to go upstairs, they got to go upstairs either side anyway. So that's fine. But I think they're okay. I think they're being, you know, if they go this way for something or come this way, they're getting all of the bonuses anyway. It is working for them. So that wasn't planned. That was a mistake. I was supposed to cover all of them. These should have been back by one. Realistically, they should have been back by one over here, so then they would cover both the central houses, but I messed it up, and I didn't notice it, and it was noticed in the comments. Thank you very much for pointing out. I would have messed it up completely and wouldn't have noticed, so. But okay, so, accelerate the time. I did actually pause loads of stuff here, so we've got loads of places that just aren't being used. We didn't have the beavers. We've got loads of kids, got 33 kids. We had a big death wave happen. But, yeah, it's not ideal. These can be paused for the moment because we have loads of dirt and we're not putting any dirt down anywhere. The plan was obviously to go up to this line here, the 44 along here, 14 along here from the edge, 14 along here. But we don't really need that much because of the length we have here. Just putting all the buildings we need up against here should be absolutely fine. And if we need to go across a row, we'll just do somehow across, and that'll be fine. So yeah, we're not really going for stupid amounts of beavers, not going for 1,000 beavers or anything like that at all. It was just a playthrough because there's no update, so that was the idea. And we have seen all the features, and unless they bring out another dramatic update before this video goes live, then if there is another update for the game, then we might have another episode of this. But other than that, it'll be done. So okay, let's get this built here. I just want to destroy this down here to make it flat, and then we can build these out here. And yeah, and then the mine's fine. This all dried out here. There was a fantastic suggestion of we had a bad water pool here that was taking ages. We could have put a bad water pump, pumped out all the bad water, left the normal water, and the normal water would evaporate quicker. That would absolutely work. I reckon, but it dried out already. So yeah. This is all good up here. This is fine. We didn't move these down here. That would be fairly easy to do. Moving stuff down there wouldn't be a problem at all. So. Okay, start the party, kaboom! Yay! Oof. And then we want to go and take out those two. And I'm not sure why these aren't being planted. Why are you not being... Oh, probably because we just don't have enough. We've only got two... Yeah, they're probably filling these in first, so... and then these ones over here are out of range because we have nowhere to get down this side here. I should probably put a staircase in like here just to do that. They'll build that eventually. They're going to come over here and put these down here, so that'll be fine. I'm kind of hoping we do get a bad water drought. Well, and there was a drought. A drought did happen. Oddly enough, I actually left the game running and went to do other stuff and completely forgot that bad water droughts are a thing, or bad water tides are a thing. And I came back and saw... all the ground was dry, like all over here and all over here, because obviously I left these running, so they were drilling holes. Stuff was going and the pumps were running, and I was like, oh, oops. Good job it was a normal drought and not a bad water drought, where everything would have come down here and everyone would have, well, not died, but the crops would have definitely got hurt, so. Oops. Mistakes were made, but it's fine, we're okay. Okay, let's just detonate this clear here. And that should be it. That should be all we need. That literally should just be all we need. When we shut these, you'll raise up to this level here, and then just pour right here and pour off the edge of the map. And that's it. We could dig this down deeper if we wanted to, you know, and make it look a bit more nice and do things. There was a suggestion as well of if we did want to flatten the map out or dig it down deeper or do whatever we'll do with it, to remove these using the dev menu and then put them back in at the bottom when we dig them out. I wouldn't be opposed to that, to doing something like that at all, just moving down. But realistically, you could just come right here and dig down in front of them, just have them pour straight in like a waterfall. So they just come in a waterfall, pour straight down. So yeah, I think we're yeah, I'm not opposed to moving stuff in the game, if that makes sense. As you've seen in other playthroughs, I have used the menu to put more ruins in. Wouldn't be opposed to doing something with these things here, but only if it made sense from a beaver standpoint. So like moving those doesn't really make sense, but if we were trying to flatten the land down, then we could, because this is not supposed to be the where water generates from. It's supposed to indicate where water is flowing in from elsewhere. So this is our input from the river, and that is our output of the river. So it doesn't really matter whether it's at this height or a lower height. It would still make the same sense game wise. So yeah, the bad water source is a bit much. They're supposed to more be wells, I feel, like oil wells, which is why it's a little weird they die during droughts. I don't know. Maybe the oil it's oil mixed with natural water. When a drought comes along, obviously the natural water stops and the oil's not there. So, don't know. Maybe the potency of them should be stronger after a drought. Anyway, I think we're good. I think we're done. So blow that up there. Boom. You can't actually build this because I put that staircase in a really stupid place. You can't actually get past it. So if I get rid of all those, come here and do that instead. Yeah, now you can get around and do the thing there. I don't know what the blocks underneath are like. Let me scroll down. Can you remove? Oh, they're coming. Ah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not on the board. It's not really important to build this at all. Just want to because we can, I suppose. Yeah. I'm kind of rambling, trying to wait for things to happen. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to put a cut in here, and we're going to wait for a bad tide. I keep calling it a bad water drought. It's not. It's a bad tide to come along, and then these will turn to bad tides. Then we'll shut this, and then we'll see if this works without causing any dramatic flooding or anything wrong. So we'll be back, hopefully soonish, when a bad tide approaches. I just wanted to put this one in here that Timberborn has really come a long way. Really come a long way. I am using the dev tool to run the game at 99 speed right now, and I'm getting a solid 60 FPS. This is not a flex. See down here, 60 FPS. Not a flex. Just that Timberborn itself, when you used to get to 150-ish beavers, it was quite a while ago, I must admit, quite a while ago. Back in early, like the alpha versions of the game and the pre-early access. 150 beavers, you'd be lucky if you could carry on playing the game at anything more than just one speed. Now, I'm running at 100 speed, and look, it's playable. It's absolutely playable at this speed. Not really playable, you couldn't actually do things, but yeah, I'm impressed. Just comparing this to what the previous version, pre-update 5. Oh, look, we've got another drought coming. Update 4. At 99 speed, even with only like the starting beavers, the game, I mean, it ran, it was okay, but it definitely stuttered. Now it's not. Now it's so much better. The devs are doing such a fantastic job with this game. I am impressed. It just comes on leaps and bounds. So hopefully there's much more wonderful things to come. Every update they've done, with the exception of choosing to allow levies to block and then changing that again, every update they've done is just work. It's just great. It's just fantastic. So yeah. Okay. Let's wait for this drought to be over and see where we can get a bad tide one. This is the second drought we've gone through, so they're not as often. Come on, bad tide. Come on. And finally, a bad tide approaches, which is awesome. So let's wait for nighttime to come along and slow the game back down again, because running at 100 speed is kind of difficult. So gotta wait for the very last moment. Wait for dawn. We'll wait for dawn. We ride at dawn. Well, we shut the floodgates at dawn anyway. So hopefully this will work, and we won't get any overflooding, and everything won't be terrible and bad, and it should be fine, because this is not flooding here at all. So, okay. I just want to let as much water go through as we possibly can before we seal it off. Not that that's going to matter in any way, shape, or form, because none of the beavers are pumping stuff right now. So seal that off. And whoop. Boom. Toxic. Toxic. Ah. Maybe it's not oil. It looks oil. It looks as if it's oily water. So to me, it looks as if it's oil. There is something as well. I don't know if many people, obviously, I think a lot of people realize this, but these work as a wall as well. The water sources. So for, I believe it's 10 blocks above them, water cannot pour back out over the top of them. So even if we did put them down here, they could fill up a reservoir like up to, I believe it's 10 blocks. It might be more than that, I'm not entirely sure, but the water will not pour back over them. That way you don't have to worry about putting them, like you can put them on the edge of the map, you don't have to worry about half their source being poured off the edge of the map. Nope, it all goes onto the map. They work as a wall. They are smart. They are smart. It's the same. If you put one here, it would be exactly the same as putting one here. It would generate the same amount of water. It's not less. You don't get half of it here. It's the same as this here. So this is working beautifully. We could have got rid of this block here as well, but kind of wanted to just leave it because it. Yeah, this is working absolutely beautifully. Fantastic. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Yay. And we got an 8-day Badwater. 8-day Badwater. Of course, during Badwater, we still get power. This still runs. These don't change strength, which is a good thing. Would be kind of awkward. And also, I must admit, I think it would be kind of good. This must have flooded at some point and didn't notice. Reset that. Would have been kind of good if during Badwater, this actually produce like more to catch you off guard. I think that would be that. I think that would be a good thing. Actually, I know that sounds right. I really think that during the Badwater tide, maybe the Badwater sources should like produce twice as much or something. So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's a thing. So, but yeah. So that's an easy dead way to fix it. Just get to the edge of the map and just turn it and get lost. Be gone. Shoo, Badwater. There we go. Then just open them when the drought comes back. Job done. You could put mechanical pumps in here. Put these guys in here, the mechanical fluid pump. Let's unlock this and have a look at it, shall we? So yeah, you can put the mechanical fluid pump in, and it would pump from one side to the other side. I don't know which side it pumps from and goes to, so it pumps from this side and to that side, and there's a toggle. It can do any water, it can do good water or bad water. So you could just have all your water stored here like this with a reservoir and just have pumps on top pumping the good water into a reservoir you want to keep, and all the bad water can just get lost. So that's an option you can do. That's kind of late game because these require 700 horsepower, which is a lot. How much are we producing? How much power are we producing? We are producing 5,700. So yeah, we could deal with that. We could deal with having a couple of those pumps, but yeah. So that works. I know that works now. That's good. That's fun. That's great. Joy. Wonderful. This works. You are good enough to keep this running here. You are not running all the time. Not permanently running. That's fine. This does not evaporate quickly enough. I still have not tested whether like a 1 block, 2 blocks, 4 blocks, 6 blocks, that sort of thing, whether they evaporate at different speeds. I haven't tested any of that. I don't really know how the best way to do that. Maybe doing things with floodgates and stuff. I might test that at some point. I don't know, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not important. It's not important. All I need to know is that there is no gates between here all the way down here, and this is a lot. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 32 along by about 32 wide. Not quite 32 wide, probably just less than that, but it's a lot of blocks, so it probably is 32 wide up to there. So that's what, 60. Let's just go with 64 blocks. You can count it, but just go with 64 blocks. You can deal with 64 blocks without running out, without it evaporating, without it going wrong. Even with your going off and getting food and coming to work and doing businesses, you can deal with 64 blocks easily. So that's fine. That's fine. I think when we put the big pond here, it was obviously more than 64 blocks. So yeah, it couldn't keep up. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe a fluid dump can deal with about 100 blocks of water. At a guess, that's a complete guess. I'm just plucking numbers out, but that kind of adds up. That would make logical sense. About 100 blocks, maybe, and then it's gonna run out. It's only running at 26% speed, so yeah. Okay, so let's leave this one here. Let's bring this to a close. Let's finish this series off here. We will start again with the Iron Teeth. Let me know what map I should play on. Do we start with this map again and do the thing? Do the whole try and run the water? The plan for this map was let me free mode. So the plan for this map originally was going to be to dig out 10 wide, so it's two deep, however many across that goes to here, do 90 degrees, however many across comes here, do 90 degrees, and do that again. That was kind of the plan, all the way down to bedrock, all the way down to here, and have that as one ginormous reservoir, and then make it just straight line. That would just be a bump, redirect the river, and then flatten down all this land over here, and make this land over here like farmland, and then flatten down all this land over here up to kind of here, and make this all industry, which I think would fit the Iron Teeth kind of better. And then put the houses somewhere in the middle, probably just that side of the water. I think they would go over here. But that was our plan for this. So do we do that with the Iron Teeth, or do we try one of the new maps? There are a couple of new maps that we could give a go. So for the maps that won the vertical competition, we have the first one, a 1-to-8 map of the Great Green Canyon by Fear Itself. This one looks interesting. The theme of the last map competition was verticality, so lots of up, lots of down, lots of, oh dear, how do we get up to places, and how do we get through here, and how do we, lots upon lots of ups and downs. We also have in the medium map size the Winding River Falls by Aniqua. I think it's Aniqua. A long and thin map, which I kind of like this one. I do kind of like this map. It looks interesting. You've got to get from here all the way to here and here for the metal, which is interesting. I like that it's not just up down. It is up down, but it's definitely a winding through. So this one gets a vote from me. And then we have Terrace Valley at 256 by 256, and this is by Monlac. Say Monlac. Monlac 572. This one is large and has lots of this rice paddy. Is the best way I can describe this. It's got lots of little water coming in and down. I like that. Interesting, because it's very difficult to block the water off, but it's not really useful water, if that makes sense, for like it floods too much and isn't concentrated enough to run power down. So it's an interesting design of doing things there. But a little bit of water coming down past us here, and that's fine. Water everywhere, a big mountain, big slide down. So yeah, do bear in mind, none of those three maps actually have any bad water sources on them. None of them have been updated for the bad water, so we would just be playing with whenever bad tide comes along. It would just be out of the normal sources, but that's fine. That's not a problem. That's the maps are still work. They still work fine. So yes, those are our three maps. Put on Terrace, the Great Green Canyon, which I kind of like, Winding River Falls. Sorry, Winding River Falls I kind of like. So let me know, which one do you think we should go for? What should we do? Should we play some of the other maps? Should we do something else? Should we... I don't know. Let me know and we'll see how it goes. But we shall leave this one here. We shall come back next time with whatever you let me do, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next series, and until then, as always, have fun.